Our next speaker is Tanya Woods, TanyawOODS, Executive Director of the Westside Justice Center.
That ain't right.
That ain't right.
That ain't right.
That ain't right.
That show ain't right. We saw in 2025 what should never ever happen again. Our federal government actually told the community and the residents of Chicago that he was coming to Chicago to stop crime and violence, which we know in the black community is usually just a code word for coming to the west side and the south side. But he pulled a bait and switch on us all, and instead we were visited by ICE and Border Patrol, and havoc and terror wreaked our Latino American communities and so much more. There are communities that don't often get the spotlight, that are often still living in the shadows that we don't even talk about or hear about. But we know that on the south side of Chicago, there were helicopters that hovered overhead and rappelled down the side of the building and put children in zip ties in the black community. That happened, and that ain't right.
That ain't right.
That ain't right.
That ain't right.
We know on the west side, outside of California and Harrison, right down the street from the police department, we saw a man thrown from a car running for his life. But luckily, there were people there to bear witness as this man was hunted down in the middle of the street like a dog. And that ain't right.
That ain't right.
That ain't right.
That ain't right.
So I want you to know that while you may see the faces of Latino Americans who are fighting for their very life, there are people in the Pan-African diaspora. There are Afro-Cubans, Afro-Caribbeans, Afro-Latinos, Africans, and African Americans that are also collateral damage to this terrorizing, this draconian law enforcement under the guise of keeping criminals out of Chicago. And so we are calling for some accountability. We are calling for a special prosecutor to hold those who are responsible accountable. And that can only be done with a special prosecutor. And so while we know there are other actions being taken by other branches of the government, we live right here in Cook County. And so we are asking for Cook County to stand up and do what we know is right. Because what we have seen, we will never, ever stand for again. Because that ain't right. That ain't right.
That ain't right.
That ain't right.
That ain't right.
Thank you, Tanya. That ain't right.